What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy AJ Red back one more time with another video. And tonight we talking about another topic, y'all, of Wendy Williams. Trying to see where the fuck she headed. They said she had her legs out, with her little outfit on. We gonna talk about the shit whether y'all want to or not. So y'all want to? I'm going to anyway. All right.
It's the AJ Red Show, starring me, AJ Red. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Now let's get into it.
What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of the AJ Red Show. It's me, your boy, AJ Red. I'm back again. But before I get started with tonight's topic, Wendy Williams, y'all, let me take the time out now to go ahead and thank those guys who have joined, new subscribers. I'm not going to say old subscribers because y'all always new to me, especially when y'all sending comments like y'all been doing. So thank you so much for all the love and all the support. Go ahead and make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure you hit that thumbs up so you like this video. Also, please subscribe. I said that already. And share. Yeah, I'm a little lit. As usual, that's part of the show, right? Anyway, I'm going to jump right in. I'm just coming before you guys because y'all know I've been doing Wendy's videos for sure for a while now, especially ever since the little spiral happened and a little before, the announcement of, or right after the announcement of her losing her show, because we're going to call the shit what the fuck it is. She lost the show, which has now been handed over to Sherri Shepherd, which we'll be seeing, I guess, sometime this fall. I think September or sometime, I don't know. I'm going to say I'm not really a huge fan of Sherri Shepherd, but I do love her. So I will watch to see what the show brings. And I'll keep you guys, of course, up to date on how it looks and what comes out and the topics she discussed. And, pretty much how the show goes. But anyway, back to Wendy. Bottom line, y'all, again, somebody need to go over there and knock on the door. Go over there and catch her in one of them Louis Vuitton stores and throw her in a potato sack and bring her on down to the intervention place and get her fixed. Preferably her brother, her son, her father, sister-in-law, I don't know, her other sister, There's so many people that are said to be in Wendy's life that can actually do more and help her a lot more. And looking at the circumstances and the shit that I've seen with the videos, her being out in the public like I told y'all before. Now, Wendy done been spotted with her legs out. And she got her legs out, and for lack of a better phrase, like Mello said over there, they look like chicken strangers. And when I say chicken strangers, the reason I agree with that term at this present moment, because they look like chicken legs, but they were strange. They were strangers to one another. They were strangers to me. They were strangers to the public. Now, I don't know who this new alleged husband I told y'all she said she has when she went and bought this big old rock, cut up stuff, being Wendy Williams. But at the end of the day, I know damn she had lymphedema, But I'm thinking to myself, has it been healed in a way of it going away and her legs actually going down? But damn, if y'all didn't see them pictures, I'm gonna have to drop that shit down up in here somewhere, a couple of pictures or something for y'all to see, because when it's all said and done, I mean, I've been, like I say, following what's going on with Wendy Williams, waiting for this, I don't forgot the name of the damn podcast. Now they're supposed to be coming out with her, with this new manager. I've been waiting so long to see it, to kind of follow it and keep y'all up to date on what the fuck's going on over yonder ways. But it hadn't even come out yet. Oh, the Wendy Experience. That's what it's called. The Wendy Experience. I mean, shit, the Wendy Experience we getting right now, I don't really say I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. We're seeing like a real huge down spiral, Wendy Williams. And I almost said Whitney Houston. But Wendy Williams. And it's so crazy how she came on the show a few seasons back when Whitney Houston had passed away, of her show, The Wendy Williams Show, and she mentioned how she struggled with trying to get out of that addiction that she had with cocaine or whatever the fuck she was there doing. And she said she was so upset because she and Whitney had those similar issues and would have been about the same age at that present time, which I think was around about 50 or somewhere along there. It's just kind of fucked up that she actually got that out of her life for a real quick sec for a long time. And she was okay with it, really, really okay with it. And she was actually bringing that to the forefront to somewhat use as a guide, a helper, or inspiration to those who are actually going through the same shit that she had already been through, defeated, gotten over, and all this other, junk. But that's why I say you always have to be on your guard, because you might have beat that shit one time before, whether it was drugs, whatever situation, mind issues, heart issues, all that shit. You might have beat it once before, but you always have to have a safety net or some kind of guard to make sure those things don't circle back around in your darkest moments. And I think that's what Wendy failed to do. She was so busy being in everybody's fucking business and telling everything they had going on, all the celebrities and everything else. And I think as a celebrity talk show host, gossiper, I think at some point, maybe with her marriage, she got so caught up in her work, that she forgot she had a family. She was too busy. But she had the bureau to do most of the fucking work. All she had to do was get in front, memorize it, and actually spew it out there to the people, us, the public. But some folks are saying, she's getting her just deservings. Some folks are saying that, she's actually, her past has come back to haunt her with speaking on other celebrities' issues when they had them. But a lot of times, folks, she did pour out her own tea on doing certain segments. But part of me wants to okay with that and be inside with that, that side of the audience. But another part of me, which is still more so human and has that compassion to say, with these things going on, Wendy should have always been in constant therapy, having herself looked over, checked, and making sure she had some kind of sponsor in a drug program that she was still in contact with to find out the whatnots and the how-dos and the what-fors to keep herself out of any situation for going into any more drug addiction, sending her into a dark abyss, as such we are watching right now. And it's so fucking crazy because I've been getting on my soapbox and getting on my YouTube channel here with you all and defending her to the gods and defending her to her ratchet-ass little brother. And I'm still defending her to her ratchet-ass little brother. I put him now, like I said, over there with Marlo and Heavenly. Just trash. He over there started planning on doing shit, but he ain't took a motherfucking step yet in the righteous direction in which he said he's looking for new days and got up off his, get up off of that thing and went on up over to New York and proved to us that he's really trying to help rehabilitate his sister, help her fix her issues and get her back off the verge of God knows what, because it don't look good. Because like I said, when I saw that picture, because I was going to do another video, but my attention was brought to this picture with Wendy walking around with them chicken strangers out, with them shorts like her brother said on, that a third grader would wear up her ass, and, her Gucci bag and whatnot out there and so forth. At first, I was saying the photo that I had seen was photoshopped. But then looking at several photos of it, and I may post it here for y'all in a moment, for y'all to get a good gander, for y'all Googlies to, to set upon that. If you have not seen it, page 6 does have it, so go over there and take a look. But I was thinking to myself, maybe this, this photo was actually photoshopped, because seeing her go in several photos, seeing her go into the store, into the building, with these like somewhat fishnet stockings on, the same ones she used to wear when she was actually on the show in the purple chair. But her then coming out and not wearing those stockings, but then she was photographed with the stockings on going in. But coming out of the store, the photograph showed that she did not have on the stockings, which further mitigated to me that she actually either had taken the motherfuckers off up in her head, maybe had a freaky encounter, maybe her legs were hurting her or something like that. They were actually, squeezing too much. She had to take those off, or maybe she just, started wigging the fuck out. Like I had a moment and we just wanted them off. I don't know. But, hence my alluding to the fact that the photo may have been photoshopped. I'm still not quite sure on that yet, but, the jury's still out on that, but But the bottom line is, Tommy needs to make a family trip with him, his dad, and her son, and get your motherfucking ass up over there and go see what's going on with this woman. Because at the end of the day, he gonna be sitting around, as some said, trying to look for his portion, like Jacqueline Carr said, thinking that's his portion when that woman lay around and kicked the bucket. That she done left Mother List something. He found out that his well had done run dry, and she done left him shit. Now, I'm also gonna say, that's what I was. No, somebody to go over there and check on her. Somebody that's, I'm seeing her coming out of these different places, even holding her manager's hand. It's almost to that point where Whitney was, where there was nobody in her fold, nobody in her circle, nobody that was managing her, around her, a friend enough to say, I don't want these checks to stop coming or to be able to manipulate this money and get me and still live how I live. I'm telling y'all, this is a situation right now that I feel like somebody needs to get in front of before we have another Whitney situation on our hands. Because in the end, this woman being stowed up in this motherfucking house for several days, and then all of a sudden she coming out. Y'all know how Wendy looked when she was on the show. Her face looked full, although it was big. It was big face, with them big titties and the small body. We all laughed about it. Fucking, I'm gonna get it out the way. We all call it elemental P, big bust at the top, little, capital letter P. But the bottom line was she had a full face, even though she didn't wear makeup sometime, or maybe the makeup was light. The bottom line is, you can look at Wendy now in person with these videos, photos, and shit that she's appeared in here thus far since all this shit, this snowball in her life has happened. You can look at Wendy and tell there is more to the mammy motherfucking Maybach story. Somebody need to go check on her, because at the end of the day, like I said, her eyes are sunken in or some shit, or that bulging out. She always, walk around like some shit like, I don't know. That's some shit that says she's doing some prescription shit, or some shit they get over there from, fuck, I don't know. I'm not even gonna name no, I can't, never mind. From their little dealer, what I'm saying, whether it be powder, I don't know what the fuck, but my guess is she spoke herself that her choice of drug during that time was powder. And I'm thinking to myself, if she over there bumping her motherfucking self up, the bottom line is she's so fucking high, she walking around flashing jewelry out the window, and anybody could walk up and snatch her fucking arm and grab her shit and just run off with. Yeah, they might have got a description of the guy or the young lady, whoever, decided to lay around there and, make a heist. But the bottom line is, that is not the Wendy that we all know. She don't ride around, she fuck with the people, but more times don't. And for her to stick her jewelry out of a window, y'all know how cautious this bitch done talked about being, even on the show when it came to marriages, prenuptials, and all this other shit, getting out of trouble, dating, and all this other shit. A woman of wisdom. This, what we see now going on, is not a woman of wisdom at 58. This is a woman of some shit's going on. Life has hit her pretty fucking hard, because let's not forget, I will continue to mention, health hit her, divorce hit her, new baby, new bitch, having to get a car back, probably having to pay a little something, go through some shit with lawyers and all this other shit in courtrooms with this man, her son coming out to start college, her mother passing away, her losing her show. This is a lot of motherfucking shit for somebody to take in all at once. There was once upon a time this happy-go-lucky person, even if they didn't have it going on in the background, that's what they gave on the forefront to make their bread. That's what they gave on the forefront of a 50-something-year-old woman. But now we're seeing the mind of a fucking, 21-year-old fucking pop star, 25-year-old fucking pop star, some shit like that. That she done gone back to her days of old, basically. She down yonder in the what they call them in the saloon, like the old people say. She down in the saloon hanging out every fucking night, cutting up this away and that away and popping what she ain't got, they call her A's. Flopping them jeans around up in the nightclub and whatnot, them air pockets, that kind of thing. And I'm not trying to go in on it, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying what I see. Y'all can't get mad at me for that shit. I'm saying what I see, because y'all looking at the same shit now. Just because I seem to just describe it in the way that I do, don't get mad at me. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Matter of fact, don't shoot the messenger. Yeah, more suitable. But even her manager has not seemed to me at this point got her into some kind of therapy, detox, or something needs to be fucking done. Somebody need to go over there and send, because you know, in most states they do have an elderly abuse law. And I'm not sure, I know it's, well, somewhere betwixt there, it goes, I think, 65 and up, or 60 and up, some shit like that, or if they're incapacitated in some state. And this seems like an incapacitated state to me. Or, you know, shit, call CPS for elderly abuse. Call somebody to go over there and check on this girl. Shit, because, Tommy, are you listening? If you're watching this, Tommy, you need to call the hotline for elderly abuse over there in Manhattan and send them over down there to your sister's house. They can't keep them about that bitch. They come and knock on the door several times a day, and they coming in. Somebody gonna let them in. They gonna see her. Y'all know how that shit go. It's funny how motherfuckers act like they don't know the system and how that shit all goes until somebody dies and they know all the legal shit to get their potion. But you ain't know a motherfucking thing in order to help this person when they were in the time of need, in the darkest moment, when they were damn probably about to off their fucking self by accident or on purpose. So Tommy, I'm talking to you and Daddy while you're over there writing them their books and posting YouTube videos, because I guarantee you if one of my siblings was in some kind of fucking distress or a family member, period, I would probably be shooting, you know, my videos from a remote location. I'll be packing all my shit and bringing it on the road, but I'm gonna be in the motherfucking building. Yeah, my antenna's gonna be round, cause I need to know what the fuck's going on. Now, if they got a husband and wife or some shit like that, and I still smell some foul shit, then hey, look, I'm coming through with the law, bitch. I might not be able to show you them, but the law got some pull, and they gonna and further investigate these allegations and see what the fuck's going on. Whether I'm right or wrong, we gonna find this shit out and figure it the fuck out somewhere along the ways, down the road, yonder ways, over here or there. But nevertheless, I feel as though the effort is not there as far as any real true friends that she's ever had or claimed. You know, where's this good friend, you know, good girlfriend that she hung out with so much in the past before? I forgot the chick's name. I want to say Patricia, but I don't even fucking know, so I ain't even take that out the air. But where's this good Judas she had, this good one that was hanging out with her that we never really saw, but she hung out with a lot? Why is she not showing up? We hear about, you know, Lil Kev showing up trying to do what he can, but fuck, he gotta focus on his motherfucking education. But at the same time, not wanting to have a devastation of losing his mom, you know, as an only child. I'm pretty sure that would be very fucking, it's her for having a plethora of siblings, I'm sure. But being an only child and losing your mom into some fuck shit, you know what I'm saying? So while he over there hanging out with his uncle over here talking about his mama like a motherfucking dog. And my thing is this: I'm gonna keep gunning after Tommy's motherfucking ass until you get his shit together and decide to take his family business off YouTube and go take some action and get up off of that thing and get him a flight and go over here to New York and go check on this gal and see what the fuck's going on. Go over there with the elderly abuse peoples. When you know they got an appointment to go down up over there, make sure you got a flight to show your motherfucking ass up to meet them down at the door. So you can go up in there too and see what the fuck's going on to see if she does need to be declared incompetent for maybe a short period of time so y'all can actually help her. But maybe that's what she don't want because she don't trust y'all like that, because y'all probably going to take her for everything she got. Because everybody know Wendy lives life like a rich white woman over there in Manhattan. But the bottom line is she's like a rich white woman right now on the edge of jackknifing herself off the motherfucking sidewalk like that woman did over there on First Wives Club. And at the end of the day, I just don't think that should be her fate. I don't think we should find Whitney somewhere in the bathtub or somewhere strung out on a Louis Vuitton sofa in the store. I'm not trying to get that kind of news that a salesperson found Wendy back there laying down on one of the sofas and shit, claims she was back there shopping and waiting for clothes to be brought out to her to try on. And she done laid down on the fucking sofa back there and then took a nap, and the nap done turned into the big one. I'm not waiting on that kind of news. Tommy, get your ass up and go over there and see about your sister. Go gather that other sister up, call her up, send her email, a Twitter, a Facebook, Insta message, a picture with a mammy fucking note, whatever you got to do. Send bird calls, get a tin cup and some string. Throw that shit up over there where that sister is. I'm sure she's down there in Florida. As you say, everybody in the family is down there except Wendy. Throw a little tin cup over there to your sister, a little hotline with a string on it, and holler up and whisper a little something up in her ear and tell her right quick, listen, let's book a little flight, little trip, a little 1-2 to go out here and see about our big sister, because something ain't right about this bitch. And rather than be burying her, I need to go out here and take care of her. And that's what family should be doing instead of sitting up there waiting for the last moment. He's sitting up there, he's saying he's predicting nothing but tragedy from it. Well, my brother, if you see right now, if your third eye chakra is open, or, you know what I'm saying, you having dreams or visions, or you even getting the fucking feeling of something tragic going on with your sister, get up off of that thing and going up over there and see what's going on with that girl. Cause she walking around there wigging the fuck out. She walking around there in chicken outfits and shit, got with her legs hanging out, looking like, bitch, Tina Turner legs is on fire way better than them. And Tina Turner is damn near 80 years old, if not already have met that and plus. And for you even having lymphedema, ain't nowhere in the world I come out there with a pair of bare bottoms on, bitch, and a nice pair of platforms, on me some Louis Vuitton sneakers, and hide them legs. But at the end of the day, she over there feeling herself. That stuff is telling her, you know, you look good in front of people, honey. Go out there and show them what you got, what you're working with, and what you got coming up. And I'm tired of seeing these motherfucking Wendy experience commercials down to the Instagram and shit, and over here and here and there and everywhere. Listen, she'll be coming around the mountain when she coming, the way I feel about it. And far as I'm concerned, she's still coming around the motherfucking mountain because this manager she got, I think he over there on the payroll doing this and that and the third. Maybe, Wendy, you should go in and call Jason Lee and let him take up your podcasting career, because Jason Lee, apparently his shit is over there booming. He ain't got no problems or no issues. Don't no bitch fuck with him or play with him, but you know he's a gangster in the game. And I think you need to switch your management and go down there to Jason Lee, or go down there to Funky.Neva, somebody with some experience, somebody that's a vet in the game, somebody that got it already popping, bitch, and let them go ahead and give you some information and some, you know, some wisdom on that. Since you don't know anything about it, it's a whole new era for you. And this manager, apparently, either you really ain't ready for the camera like Mercedes ain't ready for the pole, or, you know, your manager's, he's just over there milking you for money on the payroll, making money, but ain't shit being launched. We over here damn near forgetting about you if you hadn't shown up out there with your chicken strangers. We need to know what's going on. Somebody got to go over there and check on her. That's all I can tell y'all. Somebody go check on her. Somebody go over there and knock on the door. Go bribe that domain, bribe him with some monies. Get up in there. Come on the rooftop with a helicopter and get up in there and jump down through that chimney like Santa Claus, bitch, and go up in there and check on that woman. Because something ain't right. That's all I can say. Something ain't right, because Whitney, I keep saying Whitney, and I'm praying that she doesn't have the outcome of Whitney. That's why I'm hoping, my spirit ain't telling me that's what's going to be going on. But anyway, the bottom line is somebody better go check on that girl, because the shit don't look good for the home team. And like I say, I just refuse to believe, you know, waking up with some kind of feed coming across the line talking about Wendy done OD'd or done fell out somewhere and cracked her head or some shit because she couldn't walk her. It just don't make no sense. And she got to have help moving around every motherfucking wheel. I mean, I understand coming from better to great, you know, you got to crawl before you walk, but shit, she rode in a wheelchair, you know, for a while. Listen, get back on your foot, sis. Get back on your game. Get yourself together. We are waiting for you. We need you in the game, bitch. You are the queen of gossip. Everybody might not be able to appreciate it, but at the same time, that's why motherfuckers like me can get up on here and say what I got to say about the situation. And you can't be up on here talking about hot topics, bitch, and become a hot topic. And then in the sense to where you're a hot topic and you have nothing to say behind it, because she has not talked about any of these allegations, not from her brother, not from Page 6, not from anybody. She's just basically looking fucking crazy. Seriously. Out here in these folks' streets in the city of New York. So that's all I have on this. I just saw that and had to come on here and talk to y'all real quick. I got more shit coming. I got these other videos lined up, and like I said, I got to keep it coming. Somebody told me every time I look around, you posting something, you putting another video of shit. I told y'all, I'm bringing y'all this commentary, period. And if there's anything y'all want me to talk about, discuss, any topics y'all feel that I haven't touched or gotten on to, or something out there y'all feel like I ought to discuss with y'all, or y'all want to hear my, you know, my 2 cents on shit, drop down in the comments or send me a message and let me know. I'll be glad to go look into it and get all the juicy gossip I can find, all the details I can find, and bring that shit to the forefront and tell you what I think about it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell if you have not already, so that you may get these videos and see these motherfuckers as soon as I post them and be the first. Again, I ain't said in the beginning, I'll say it in the end. If you're asking me to stop cussing, stop dropping in the comments, because I'm not going to do it. Ain't going to do it at all, you know, so fuck it, you know. Fuck it. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop cussing. It's my alter ego. Fuck that. I be, you know, 9 to 5 or 8 to 5, 8 to 6. I'm all day long stuffed up in my body and can't say the shit I really want to fucking say. So again, that's why I created this channel, and I'm going to continue saying my shit. And for those of you who appreciate me, I have something special coming for you all who actually support me. Even in the comments, I got folks over in the comments defending me already. I'm like, but they ain't said nothing. And no, they said some shit, but I took care of it. It's cool. But I still overly appreciate you all for that, for coming to my defense when it comes to fuckery that somebody else has to say in my comment section. Share with somebody you like. Share with a motherfucker you don't like. Share with somebody you know. Share with somebody you don't know. Because if you don't like me, I guarantee you, just like in the comments, somebody else will, right? Yeah, I promise you. Don't forget, y'all, love on yourself in every way possible. Physical, mental, emotional, all that stuff, because we all need it. And you got to keep them high, positive vibrations up. And if you choose to, love on somebody else, but make sure they're in that same space and on that same page as you, because anybody got time for no fuckery? It's 2022. No fuckery. All right. Anyway, y'all take care of y'all, and I can't say this enough. Stay monkeypox free and COVID. You know, wear your mask and shit. That's my PSA. Wear your motherfucking mask and stop rubbing against people and shit, because you never know who got it, because you can't tell. All right. If you don't know about it, go back and watch my video on the monkeypox, and you'll know a little more about it. You got questions, drop down in the comments, and I'll holler at you. All right, y'all take care. Bye.